Alright, so we had female here. I zone out of the way, just like with boxing. Right? This way. I have closed, I come across, I check my groin. Okay? It's good mechanics. Every martial arts style has that. Karate has this, checking the groin. Thai fighting has this, my knee is out because I'm checking my groin. Kung Fu has these kinds of heel-to-toe stepping like this. If you see this, it's almost like, you know, saladish, right? Look at the angle. It still is me checking my groin. So no matter what you're doing, you have to kind of figure out how to not get kicked in the groin. Alright, so what we talked about was a little bit of the coiling aspect, a little bit of the footwork, right? Basic principles like don't get kicked in the groin, you know, which is why everybody's stepping this way, or like this in Thai fighting, is they're worried about that groin. So I'm working my triangles and my diamond. I'm here. When I start to talk about power generation, the ideal thing with this angling, really it's there so that you can stay inside of the pocket, move out of the way, and still maintain your range. Okay? So I can stab somebody, and basically if a punch comes in, I can go, oh, and I can draw and stab somebody. What happens is if I back out, you know, I lose my ability to counter strike. The guy throws a punch, I back out, right? I can't reach him. Guy throws a punch, I angle in, boom! I just drew my blade and I stabbed him because I'm still close, but I slipped to the side, right? That's the point of angling. Once you've got that, and you understand that I should be doing my footwork here, right? Now I begin to utilize the principles of coiling and rooting, okay? And Fa Jing, which is explosive energies in Chinese, and Kilo, which is our Filipino expression for it, right? What that is basically instead of me going torquey, you know, where I'm going, hi-ya, right? I go, and I generate that power. My body reacts like a spring. So if I want to drop and I go down, look at my legs. Now I come back up. Now I come this way. Down loads up. In loads back, right? So it's like bouncing, like a ball bouncing around or spring energy, right? So now when I'm working my footwork, I zone and I coil. The more I coil and I contract, the harder I can expand, right? It gives me more power to explode, all right? We look at all the hunting animals out there, like leopards, tigers, right? They're always on the balls of their feet. If my feet are flat, my energy dies. If I go like this and go, I have to generate power from my hips now, right? But if I'm on the balls of my feet and I move in, look how I'm on the ball of my foot. Now I can bounce again, right? That's the key to what we're going to do. So when we look at covering these distances, I'm stepping at an angle, I'm coiling, I'm releasing, I'm coiling, I'm releasing. And if I do it big like this, it's because in reality, when I'm stressed out, it won't be that big, you know? I used to train boxers initially to keep their hands up here, because when they were stressed out and tired, what do their hands do? They drop. So then they drop where they're supposed to be. So I'm accounting for their stress level and their stress control. Stress always pushes your technique down. So if you're a phenomenal, you know, Class A elite, and you start to get stressed out, welcome to the B club, right? If you're a B, you go down to C. If you're a C, you're dead. You're D, you're dead, right? So what we're looking at doing with these really aggressive angles is that when I slip, see how it loads that back leg? It gives me the power to come through, right? Because that's what it's going to look like in real life. But if I practice it like this, and I got stressed out, it wouldn't happen. So I really overshoot the mark, right? So that when it does happen, it's, you know, those kinds of things, right? Small, shocky, bam, explosions, okay? So we're going to look at our footwork.